Disclaimer before you start watching, I yap a bit at the beginning, which you can skip if you want, and also this video is a bit slower in general. I played patiently a lot, but that does not make it any less epic, so yeah. Hey guys, been a hot minute since I've done a video. I've been playing SCP lately, and figuring out this game and such, just coming from Overwatch, and I finally found a really good server, which I enjoy a ton, which is Kendava's Calamity. The people here are fantastic, and although it does have some mods like custom rolls and coins giving random effects when gambling, and a vault where you can find them, it is still super great to learn from, and it's where I've been practicing, seeing things, and the best part is just the people, honestly. There's a lot of silly things, and honestly, if you come up with something, a lot of people tend to join you. Now, this game that I have recorded here was super late, and normally I wouldn't have recorded at a time like that, but I had an absolutely insane game earlier in the day, where I should have been recording, but had forgotten. So I resolved to record the rest of the day, and I'm glad I did. I might even show one other game I got on the same day, because it was nuts, but we'll see. Anyway, not a whole lot of commentary because it was late, and I couldn't really talk, but I do want to give some of my insights as I was playing, so I will have my voiceover at random parts, just so it's not silent throughout, and so you can understand my thought process. And yeah, enjoy.
Chicken.
Okay, a lot of stuff going on, but I realized I was a scientist, and I knew I wanted to get the fuck out of here, so I wanted either a zone manager card to get out, or I wanted to find 914. And I did manage to find a zone manager card instantly, which is huge. I was also spawning in as a drug addict, which means I need to heal, so I just start popping pills. And I also saw that there was a godlike roll that spawned in, so I was a little scared. I sent up the other elevator first, that way the dog could not follow me if it was behind me. And I couldn't really tell because this godlike roll makes it almost invisible, which is also how it jump scared me so bad.
Hi, friend.
Yo. Go for it.
There's an Umbra. We should definitely split up.
Yo, silence, go for it. Or no.
Card.
I was really happy to see this because this is one of the 2 places in heavy containment where I'm at now where I can actually upgrade my card and have access to a whole bunch of things, so I got that immediately.
Checkpoint is back this way if you want to escape.
This guy said he knows where checkpoint is, which is the way out, so I obviously want to follow him.
I was in that car.
Hello? Is my mic fucking mudded?
Can you open this? Thank you. Let's get you out of here.
Closing doors behind me here because I knew I was being followed. What I didn't realize is that it was a fellow scientist and not an enemy. My bad! Sorry!
Nice. Escape, I believe.
the server has a plugin that allows you to escape from the other side, so that's why I'm running basically the wrong direction right now, because it's a lot faster.
Mobile Task Force Unit Epsilon, designated Uniform 4, has entered the facility. All remaining personnel are advised to proceed with standard evacuation protocols until an MTF squad reaches your destination, awaiting recontainment of 3 SCP subjects.
Small red rooms in the server can hold the key to the vault, which is in light, which gives a bunch of goodies, so I checked it and there it was. Vending machines can spawn in the server, which you can vend a whole bunch of things from, but this one, Vend Void, teleports you to a random spot. And now that I'm back in light, I realize that I can use the vault card, access the vault, and get all the goodies inside, so I immediately start to try and figure out where it is. Bozo. The legendary coin doesn't always spawn in, but it did this time, so I was super excited because it gives the most insane effects that can possibly happen. And I happen to get the omnipresent, I don't know, but basically it gives me goggles effect and tells me where everyone is occasionally.
Danger. Light containment zone overall decontamination in T-minus 5 minutes. Acquired 4 additional hostile forces. Act Gate A. Defense model updated.
I was feeling pretty good after killing this guy because the people in lobby thought this guy was actually hacking. I don't know what it was, but he had a VAC ban on record, and he was doing some insane stuff that they just didn't know. So, I mean, maybe. It just seemed like he was pretty good to me, but either way, I was happy.
Attention, all personnel. Detected 8 Chaos Insurgency forces at Gate A. Lethal force authorized. SCP-049 contained successfully by Chaos Insurgency. Light containment zone is locked down and ready for decontamination. The removal of organic substances has now begun.
And that's the sound of the elevator being called, which I was annoyed about because the SCPs need to kill the Chaos, and I'm just a lone MTF, so...
Acquired 3 additional hostile forces at Gate A. Defense model updated.
Looking down with Hat so I don't trigger Peanut, and hopefully they just leave and don't figure out where I am. At this point, I know I'm the only one alive based on this information, so I immediately just try and sit in a spot so that way the reveal on me doesn't get me instantly killed.
Three out of 3 generators activated. All generators have been successfully engaged. Mobile Task Force Unit Epsilon 11, designated Lima 1, has entered the facility. All remaining personnel are advised to proceed with standard evacuation protocols until an MTF squad reaches your destination, awaiting recontainment of 2 SCP subjects.
Looks like Peanut just gave up after that one. It was super late, so I'm not surprised.
Force Unit Epsilon. 11, designated Delta. 10 has entered the facility. All remaining personnel are advised to proceed with standard evacuation protocols until an MTF squad reaches your destination. Substantial threat to safety remains within the facility. Exercise caution.
Rejoice! Rejoice!
Yeah, mama.
Victory is ours!